Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. And it's Beckham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Pedro Neto.
Roberto Carlos.
Pullet demonstrating his defensive quality there.
Chance! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Brazil are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now, can they get him away? And the shot's on. Shoots!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Messi plays it short. Senegal have the chance to go the other way. He's picked his way through. Pedro Neto. Cleared away. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. It's a promising position. Referee's given a throw. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Here comes the cross. Takes a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Kohler really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a searching pass. And that is out of play. Crosses it in here. Crossed it again. And he's straight offside. Davids is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Scholes. And here's Mbappe. Probing pass. Beckham. And it's Gullit. Now Davids. He won't be happy with that one. Approaching the half-hour mark. And here's Mbappe. Oh, it scores! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Thuram in towards the back stick.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kohler producing a good steal there, showing a good level of... Just the keeper to beat! There's a no-nonsense tackle. Cleared without complication. Pedro Neto. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And they've got a throw. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that's another throw. A heavy challenge. Scholes. Brazil are looking to break at pace. And he's lost his man here. Shot, surely! It's in! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he skips past his man. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe takes a look up. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Gullit is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. He's come in hard. Rafael Varane. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the left. Crunching tackle. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Senegal are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Senegal get the second half going. And that's a throw-in.
Pretty robust defending.
And he's forced to go back. Beckham. Bullet can be a real threat inside the box. Brazil deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Cannavaro. And that has been cleared. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ferdinand. Davids. That's a good ball out wide. Cross into the box.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Brazil appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Guardiola. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. Davids. Tries to pass it through. He's had a shot! And another try! No, he didn't quite meet it right. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Mbappe. That's an imaginative pass. And this is Hullet. And this is Hullet. And it's Davids. Collar, who needs just a moment to score a goal. No, that pass isn't the best. And he thumps it clear. And this is Hullet. Beckham. Picked out Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
It's their second corner of the game.
Camisa 14, camisa 23.
Messi with the short one. All driven towards the far. He gets big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Looking to play him in. Can he get on the end of this?
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's got away. Beckham. Chance to deliver.
Gets his head on it!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Guardiola. Nicked it back promptly. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 9, deixando o campo para a entrada de
Not got that
camisa
quite right.
21,
Chance for a shot!
camisa 20. Teremos
And now
uma
they can clear their lines.
substituição.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. That has been cut short. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It's a quick ball upfield. Oh, this looks sharp. Pato, looking for options for movement. Knocks it into space. That has ended up in no man's land.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Thuram makes the interception. Threads one in. He can run onto that. He's cut it out. Desperate defending required here. Shooting chance! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Brazil complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but...
And that will be the final act. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established,